Welcome to the Sunday Best. It's an in-depth look at the best book I read this week. This week's best, Roleplay by Kay Cove. Kay is an Amazon best-selling author known for her contemporary romance filled with angsty characters, green flag MMCs, and witty banter. She also loves a strong heroine who isn't afraid to go toe-to-toe with an alpha hero. After a career in HR, she ultimately decided to pursue her dream of becoming a published author and now has 13 books to her name. She lives in Georgia with her husband and 2 boys. Let's get into the book. In a gummy-induced haze, struggling indie author Sora makes maybe the biggest mistake of her career. She Venmos all of her carefully saved book campaign money to a man she's only met twice, who also happens to be a ridiculously attractive escort. When Forrest refuses to give her money back, he offers her a different kind of deal. He'll serve as inspiration for her next book and be her book boyfriend. He'll take on every role a book boyfriend could be, from billionaire to cowboy and everything in between, with the goal in mind of Sora's next book being a bestseller. As the tropes start feeling less like research and more like reality, Sora finds herself stuck between the story she's trying to write and the one unfolding in her own life. Forrest might just be playing the part, but what happens when lines blur and they realize the happily ever after might not be fiction at all? Roleplay was packed with some of my favorite tropes, like forced proximity, a cinnamon roll hero who is also a devoted single father, found family, and also just every single type of book boyfriend you could want. There was also surprising, heart-tugging elements that brought emotional richness to the book that I just didn't see coming, and it made the story even more powerful. The found family in this book was really a standout and had me tearing up by the end. This story was beautifully crafted, nothing feels rushed, and our couple really gets to savor their time together. Plus, the concept of a writer having someone playing each role out for her made it irresistible. I listened to this as an audiobook and it was in my favorite style, a duet, which was absolutely phenomenal. Caden Hart and Casey Hollowell delivered standout performances, seamlessly handling multiple characters and infusing each scene with so much personality. Their voices didn't just tell the story, they brought it to life. Thank you so much for joining me for the Sunday Best. If you have read Roleplay, congratulations on reading a spectacular book. If not, I hope that your TBR is officially one book longer. Happy reading.